Hey gamers, welcome to Gamers Quest, and today being May the 4th, Thursday, I thought it'd be really fun to record the start of a new adventure. I don't know if I'll continue this series, but in honor of Star Wars, I thought it'd be really fun to jump into a Star Wars game and just showcase it for you. And its sequel to this game just came out, so I think it'd be really fun to just kind of see where it started and maybe see where it goes. We are going to start a new Journey Plus, mostly because there's a lot of collectibles in the game, but I would say 90% of the collectibles in this game are customizable, like appearance options. So the other ones that are important, we'll be able to find, and it's okay. And I think players who are familiar with melee action games, we're going to play on Jedi Master. How about that? I was very impressed with the story that this one crafted. I think I'll mostly just let it play out as it plays because, and we'll get to see the story as it develops too. I liked the character development. I like the setting that they used. It's one of the few Star Wars games in the last 10 or 12 years that has really impressed me. Which I might get into it a little bit more here, but
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word. You'll be good for us. Here he is, Chief.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The guild will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. What's our score? That couldn't hurt, huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Get to work.
This way.
I'm right behind you.
okay. So we're getting into it. It kind of just jumps you right in. Nothing too exciting.
Them Clone Wars were fierce. Can't be more than a few years old.
Yeah, the Clone Wars were fierce. But it just kind of jumps you right in. There's a little bit, it's not really, there's really nothing to explore, because the whole first part of this is just a way to set up the game.
Up here.
And
After you, kid.
I don't know if I want to talk about the story too much, because I have played it before.
Now you look at that. A separatist ship. Haven't seen a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah. Ages.
Breaking her will be big money. All right, let's go.
The graphics for this game are very well done. Like, it feels like Star Wars to me. Like, yeah, a lot of Star Wars games like have elements that make it seem like Star Wars, but not many of them seem to catch the
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
And trash, just not approved trash.
I don't know. There's something that this game captures that makes it feel like a Star Wars game, um, and I love it. And it's very classic action style game. Starts out really kind of slow, but it just introduces you all to to several of the early mechanics of the game. There's climbing, jumping, and you kind of get a feel for like the exploration, like how the exploration is supposed to lay out a little bit, where you kind of have to find your way. Like if you don't know what you're doing or where you're going, there's always some sort of indication of.
You too. Get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
There's always some indication of where you should go or what you should do. Especially in this first mission, there's only one way to go. Oh, and they have these sections. I don't mind these sections,
Sounds like
but
scrap rats. Creepy. Just passing through, guys. No need to come out and say hi this time.
the sections like this where you're crawling through like a really tight space is actually it's a developer trick.
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
It's a developer trick that they use because not every element of a game or a mission loads in all at once, right? So there's been this surge of games where they hide loading screens behind small
How'd you get here?
How'd you get here?
behind like small movement or action type phases or whatever you want to call them. Oops. My bad. And wow, I almost didn't make that. So when you crawl through sections like that, it's because it's taking the time to load in the next area, which is fine. It allows you to continue playing the game without like sacrificing the immersion almost.
Look, the ship cutter is here. There it goes.
Cool.
Hey, we should get moving. Yep, good looking out.
Oh, poor Republic ships. Such a shame about them Jedi, huh? So, because this story takes place 5 years after the events of Order 66. And you actually get to explore Cal's backstory. Like, there's several flashback.
Manual override lever below.
There's several flashback sequences where you get to explore like his youth a little, or his childhood and his training a little bit.
Your turn.
Hold on.
It's very, very interesting.
You okay?
Still here.
The game in
Right
question,
there, pal.
this game and its sequel were produced by,
Hang on.
or produced and developed by Respawn Entertainment.
We're done. Get out up here.
And if you don't know who Respawn is, they're responsible for the Titanfall games. They're also responsible for something else. Apex Legends is another one that they do. But they excel at storytelling-based games.
It's a Jedi fighter. What a score. It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this heap's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory. Those Jedi. Real tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
Guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah, here we are, scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Well, listen to me. Find us feel like this, it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, You gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Whatever you say. Hey, we should get back down.
You're not listening to me, though. What was that?
Classic type of trope. Something breaks and an exciting incident happens. Gotta slide down the mountain, or the side of the ship anyway now, while avoiding the debris and all that.
Prauf, you okay?
Cal! I can't climb up!
Prauf, just hang on.
I'm slipping!
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Prauf, no!
Okay, so that was really quick there, but I was supposed to press the right bumper to save him,
You okay?
because
I'm all right.
Cal
Just pin down.
is a Jedi
Pilot's
apprentice.
gun. I'll get us out of here. Just hang on.
Watch out, Cal!
Look out!
He was never officially confirmed a Jedi Knight.
This thing is barely flying. Hold on! Prauf, you all right?
Yeah. Okay,
We gotta move. Come on.
hell happened? What was that back there? Was that you? Well, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please
No,
trust me.
but I've seen the stories. I've heard it. There's
Prauf,
bounties out on people
I
like
know. I know.
you. Yeah, we're ready. We need to be careful. Yeah.
Yeah, so Cal is a Jedi, and he just risked his safety, his life, by saving his friend. Something that I...
Good. Yeah, you?
Yeah. Cal, I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it. I mean it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. But this place, it's not safe. Maybe you should, disappear.
Just gotta head back to my place, grab my bag. Tappers owes me a favor.
I heard he was up on, Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah. You won't be seeing me for a while, Prauf.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, Cal.
So what I was going to say before is something I really appreciate about this game is that the story is the story. There's no dialogue options. There's no like significant or regrettable choices that you can make or don't make that impact the story too much. Like the story is, it just reminds me of older games that I just absolutely appreciate it, because nowadays games are so complicated, trying to be this, that, and the other thing, and trying to give the player all kinds of different choices and play styles, and sometimes I just want I want a straightforward game. And this game accomplishes that. There's a very set path to go on. Uh-oh. And then... where am I? It's been a really long time since I played. Okay. Now I'm starting to remember. Okay. Just having a vision. You know.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
Train has stopped.
Yeah, something's going on.
Everybody up. Identification ready. Move out and line up.
Probably just another contraband inspection.
Is this all of them?
Yes, second sister.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
I think it's time someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked.
Prauf.
We all know the truth. We're just too afraid to say it. To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
No!
Look at this, a lightsaber.
I found the Jedi!
Okay.
Checking out the disturbance.
A couple things I noticed.
Hold it. Don't move. How'd you get here?
Easy now.
Got a stowaway.
Hey,
An enemy. Here?
Okay, so something I just noticed there, that whole scene with Prauf, his death, and the two inquisitors right there, it makes no sense for the
Jedi?
yellow alien inquisitor
Past us. It's a traitor. Blast him. Did anyone hit him?
who, like,
He's hard to track. Like I need
why
to kill you.
would she say, I found the Jedi? Clearly, they found the Jedi. Like, it's just a poor acting choice or something. Like, I don't know what I want to call it exactly. Maybe it's a poor writer's choice. And then on top of it, what was Prauf doing? It makes... What?
One way out.
Yeah, it's a bummer that Cal just lost his friend or whatever, but Prauf was an idiot. He should have just done
Gotta keep
nothing.
moving.
He should have done nothing. Cal would have revealed himself regardless, tried to save everybody, and escaped that, like...
With the rest of us. I chose to rest instead. That's how I prepare. That's how you prepare. Eyes up.
Yeah.
Get him. I don't want to die here.
I do like the combat system in this one. It's very simple, it's straightforward. It does get a little more complicated as you play, which is fine, and actually, it's an important part of how just any game works, really. But it's... Oh, I gotta... There we go. Can slow enemies, okay. Trying to freeze this thing a little bit here. I don't know. There was just some poor decisions there during that scene that just like doesn't make any sense to me. And maybe that's just me being picky or whatever, but I had never really noticed that before. I was just excited to play a new Star Wars game. I was excited to play a game that was story focused, because we don't get enough games nowadays. At least it feels like we don't get enough games nowadays that are story focused. And maybe I'm just like looking in the wrong places, but I would much rather play a game that's got a interesting and dynamic story versus
A few more hits.
versus like a multiplayer game. Multiplayer games can be fun, but that doesn't mean I want to exclusively play multiplayer games. Give me a game that's just got a well-crafted story.
Get to the front. Stop the train.
I think this game accomplishes that while having a nice balance of character development,
Need cover.
exploration.
Gotta move in between
Like,
bursts.
I feel like it does everything the way it's supposed to. Ooh, we're not doing so hot. My health is like half right now. I guess I've also never played on this difficulty level either. I think last time I just played on story mode, because I was like, I want to get all the story. And that's what I wanted.
Faster.
You can't hit me, na 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 na.
I'm ready for your trick.
Right. I will say that this beginning sequence
He shot the coupling out.
takes longer than I thought,
Get
and
down.
then you have to do this weird...
Ah! Ah!
I remember this part, because you have to like drop down, and then the thing breaks off, and then you have to like climb back up again. It's kind of dumb, I guess. At least it seems dumb.
Whoa! This is bad.
Some of the dialogue
All the way is
options
up.
they gave, who's the actor's name who plays him? His name is Cameron, Monaghan, I think that's how you pronounce it. They gave him some, like, not great dialogue options during sequences like this. I don't know. There was some kind of disconnect happening with what they were trying to achieve.
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you up when we can!
Another point of contention right there. How the hell are they talking to each other? Right there. With the wind zipping past, the train, the ship, like whatever. Whatever. Remember, if we start to question it, it all falls apart. It's a favorite sentence that me and my brothers like to say, because we love story-focused things, good story, I should say. Books, television, movies, video games, even, like, there's just an expectation.
He's hit. End him. I can't land a hit.
Ooh, I'm gonna die here before we even get to the end of this sequence. Which is fine, I suppose. Yep, see? I died. That's okay. It'll respawn me in a good location. I am not playing very well, I tell you that right now. Put me in a good location. Yes, good location. Okay, there we go.
On my way.
Go Cal, take him out. Something else I appreciated is, like, a lot of Star Wars games where you play a Jedi or you play a Force user who's got a lightsaber or whatever. There's like an...
What now?
Uh-oh. Oh, this is easy. This is nothing bad.
Train stuff?
Like, a lot of most Star Wars games give you no option, but when it comes to, like, blaster bolts, you have to... In this game, you actually have to press the button to block blaster bolts. Or it just automatically rebounds the blaster bolt right back at the person who shot it. In this one, you actually have to deliberately push the right button at the right time to deflect blaster bolts back at whoever shot them. And this is easy, I don't actually have to do anything, I can just let it slide. So your right bumper is your blocking button, and you have to press block at the right time in order to effectively... Like, I just appreciate that it makes you think about your actions, the buttons, like, it's just well done. It's just well done. They also threw in some nice Easter eggs throughout the game that are just like, that's a fun Easter egg. Or they threw in characters that you met, like, in the TV shows or the movies.
Going somewhere?
Just nice to see them again in a different setting too.
I recognize that stance. Perhaps you've had some training after all. Who was your master, Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
Oh, this is gonna be... Yeah, this is gonna be harder than I remember. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm supposed to lose. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to lose here, so this doesn't matter. I can't win regardless. Well, that felt appropriate anyway. Oof. Okay, so there's another thing that I dislike.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
I'll explain in a minute. Let the story progress here for a second.
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
My name is Seer Junda, and this is my captain, Great Jedi.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Bracca, so we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
You two? Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
The Jedi Council?
They're gone.
So I'm all you've got.
Captain, set a course for Bogano.
Aye, aye.
In the meantime, try and relax. Go, you're safe. For now.
You gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny. Calico! You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
Yeah, he's the weirdo. That Monk agrees. Okay. So what I was gonna say there before. So when they jumped to hyperspace, I think they were still technically within atmosphere. And I'm a bigger fan of the old canon, or as I like to say, the true canon, because when Disney bought Star Wars, they decanonized everything. I'm sure you're all aware of that. They decanonized everything that was current except like the 6 movies and just a small handful of other stuff so that they could create their own universe, whatever. I'm not bitter about it. But I vaguely remember something being said that, at least in the old canon, the true canon, that you couldn't jump to hyperspace in atmosphere. And I don't remember exactly the reason why, but it was just not allowed. So, but anyway, that was the opening sequence for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I think we'll leave it there for this video. If you guys like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button for me, like the video, and leave some comments down below. I'd like to know if you guys think we should continue with this game. I only really did it to kind of today was Star Wars Day, so I just wanted to pay homage to Star Wars. Anyway, that'll do it, and I will catch you next time. Huzzah!